Hey Humdrum, don't you think that every book you ever read is just a remix of the dictionary?
Oh yeah, no! There are picture books, there are pop-up books, there's the puzzle books, you know, for those that with colors for children, that kind of things. Yeah, not all books are remix of the dictionary.
Hey Humdrum, if I stab a cereal box, am I a serial killer?
No, of course not. I get what you mean. Serial box, serial killer, I get the point. But it's not alive in the first place for it to die, right? So, you're a cereal box stabber, but you're not a serial killer.
Hey Humdrum, what if when you are talking, you can't breathe out through your nose?
Good question. I think what you're trying to say is, can you exhale and inhale at the same time? I'm not too sure if there is a skill for humans. Maybe it's possible that there is a skill that exists that allows humans to exhale and inhale at the same time. Maybe.
Hey Humdrum, everyone knows that Neil A. Armstrong is the first person to step on the moon.
Yeah,
Neil
Armstrong.
A. Spelled backwards is alien.
Neil A. spelled backwards is... Come on! You think too much about it. It's just coincidence. Right?
Hey Humdrum, did you know that people don't need a parachute to skydive? People only need a parachute to skydive twice.
Twice. True, yeah. Yeah, because there have only been a small handful of individuals that have survived from high altitude. Survive. Not a lot, so yeah. Wear a parachute. Be safe.
Hey Humdrum, do you think that mirrors don't break, they only multiply?
That is a good point. If there's a mirror and I hit it with a hammer, the mirror will shatter into small pieces, but they are still mirrors. So wait, what if you hit the mirror with chemicals that dissolve, that damages the reflective properties of the mirror, making the mirror no longer a mirror? That's interesting, right?
Hey Humdrum, do you ever realize humans cut down birdhouses to make birdhouses?
Humans cut down birdhouses to make birdhouses. Oh, the irony.
Hey Humdrum, if two mind readers are reading each other's minds, whose mind are they reading?
Interesting. If two mind readers are reading each other's mind at the same time simultaneously, you'll be like, I know what's going on. Then you'll be like, you know that I know what's going on. Then I know that you know that I know what's going on. Then you'll be like, you know that I know that you know that I know what's going on. Then like, I know what you know that I know that you know that I know what's going on. Then it's like, mind blown.
Hey Humdrum, play of words. Your fingers have fingertips, and your toes have toe tips. Yet you can tiptoe, but not tip finger.
It's possible. There's a martial arts move in which you tip fingers. Okay, let's just clear things out of the way. We all know that it's possible to support your entire body with one single toe for most individuals. I just did it. I tried first. But for fingers, it is possible, but it takes years of hard work, training, practice, so on and so forth. But it's possible. Those Shaolin monks, they demonstrate it. One hand, one finger, handstand. The good news is, even if you have acquired this skill, if you have mastered this skill, I saw the footage of old Shaolin monks doing one hand, one finger, handstand. It's like, wow, for an old individual, still can do it. It's great.
Hey Humdrum, if tomb is pronounced tomb, and womb is pronounced womb, why isn't bomb pronounced boom?
Bomb produced the sound boom. It's boom, right? Sorry, kaboom.
Hey Humdrum, how can you replicate the feeling of falling from high altitude in a nightmare, if you never fallen like that before, right?
That's a very good question. You mentioned it's a nightmare, so it is a dream sequence. If it's a dream, you can just use your fantasy, use your imagination. It's fiction. But I think we have all experienced falling from high altitude before. When we are babies, we don't have the memories anymore. When adults lift us up, lift us down. But our body, remember, isn't that why we call it muscle memory?
Hey Humdrum, what if Ice Cube floats in the pool of their own blood?
I don't think so. They don't bleed. Ice cube, they're in a solid state and they melt, become water, which is in a liquid state. Solid, liquid, gas.
Hey Humdrum, if you tried to fail and end up succeeding, which did you actually do?
You tried to fail, but you end up succeeding. Your goal is to fail, but yet you succeeded. That means you did not reach your end goal, which means you failed to fail.
Hey Humdrum, silly question. Why does food get cold, but drinks get hot?
Food can get both cold and hot. Drinks can get both cold and hot. It's the difference between the temperature. Heat energy is the absence of heat or the introduction of more heat energy.
Hey Humdrum, why are they called apartments, when they are all stuck together already?
Well, I think it's the housing inside the apartments. They're separated, they're apart. Like one house, one house, one house, inside the building called an apartment. Yeah, I think so, maybe.
Hey Humdrum, are the robots that fixes other robots doctors or engineers?
I believe they are doctors. No, engineers, because you are fixing robots. That means there's the engineering procedure and engineering steps. The process is engineering. Or maybe they're just called engineering doctors.